the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Hank Schneider, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in, James Vincent. He will lead this one off today.
Center fielder, James.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. The 2-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Ready now, Clyde Ferreira, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Villanueva brings it in. And that's the second out.
Batting third baseman, Julian Gutierrez.
Into the box now, Julian Gutierrez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Devine fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Leandro Aparicio, the Puerto Rican southpaw, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple.
And these fans could not have asked for a better way to start their day. A leadoff triple in the home half, and they're off and running.
Coming to the plate now, Boone Devine, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The runner in scoring position with none out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the tag gets him, but they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Stepping into the box, Christian Villanueva. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Vincent moves over. 2 gone. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carmen Zapata. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to him. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the top half of inning number 2. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Andreas Murillo, and they'll need him to get something going here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Line to the right side. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Bo Medrano in the air to straightaway right. Valdez has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So stepping in, Brooklyn Bridges, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Behind 0-2 now. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knot.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Dwayne Mullen is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And it's 1-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Nope. Misses. Ball 2.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. stepping in, Leroy Ochoa, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Brian Valdez.
Standing in now, Brian Valdez. And this will kick off the third base bag. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Batting 7, catcher.
Striding into the box, Manuel Rincon. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Batting 9, catcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hank Schneider. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pulled softly out toward right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Into the box now, Steve Chavez. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Provided some excitement for the home crowd right out of the gate as he tripled to start out the home first. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 2 full. The Missions lead it 2-1. So here now is the pitcher, Leandro Aparicio. 9-1-2 due up.
Leandro Aparicio.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Cordova sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
James Vincent will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Valdez looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Standing in, Clyde Ferreira. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Aparicio rounds the corner and is headed home. And it's not in time. He's safe as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Third baseman, number 6.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Andreas Murillo. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Boone Devine.
Second baseman, Boone Devine.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mullen scoops it up, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Villanueva. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Guevara is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in to try it again, Carmen Zapata. First pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Mullen has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Robert Guevara. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And he is into second base with at least
Tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the fourth hit high and deep to left field. Cordova racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Brooklyn Bridges. He singled his last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Valdez is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
The batter, number
That was a
5.
good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Chavez will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And Springfield leads this thing 3-2. Leading off the inning, Leroy Ochoa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Stepping in now, Brian Valdez. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in, Manuel Rincon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Alan Cordoba hits next. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The batter, pitcher, Hank Schneider.
So stepping in, Hank Schneider. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right side. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
In now, Steve Chavez, as he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough, as this solo home run knocks things up. We're through 4. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Digging in, the switch hitter, Leandro Aparicio. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. This is back toward the mound. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You know, sometimes, Dero, it's a war when you're a pitcher and a bad hitting pitcher. The war to try to hope that he actually hits your bat. And I think he won that war, Dero. That wasn't a very pretty swing, but it produced a base hit.
So what you're saying is you were in full warlike mode in Dodger Stadium back in the day.
I sure was. John Cummings on the mound. He did me a favor, threw me a heater about 92 with cut on it, right off the barrel line drive between third and short. My one and only base hit, and I didn't even have a bat. I had to use another bat from a teammate of mine with the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Little dribbler down the line. but that one rolls foul. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Clyde Ferreira becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Andreas Murillo is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on the show right after this. So coming to the plate, Boone Devine.
Leading off for San Antonio. Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Devine.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Guevara ranging back at the track. The wall. Solo shot here to left as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, when you groove the first pitch of strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Into the box, Christian Villanueva. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, but he is in there.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
Standing in now, Leroy Ochoa. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Now batting. Catcher. Manuel Ramon.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. George Nunez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Ready for another shot now, Manuel Rincon. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Guevara arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Digging in once again, Alan Cordova. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Medrano. 2 down. Ready once again, Hank Schneider. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. San Antonio's out in front, 6-3. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Robert Guevara. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Now at the plate, Bo Medrano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Schneider is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Brooklyn Bridges. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Cordova is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Missions lead it 6-3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steve Chavez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Boom Divine will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Now batting, Christian Villanueva. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
The second for one, and it's in time to get him, but they do play to run on the play.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Into the box now, Leroy Ochoa.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out Ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 7th inning coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 8-3. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Leading off the inning, Dwayne Mullen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and a strike. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. John Anthony will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, John Anthony.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, James Vincent. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. James Vincent is the second out in the 7th inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
1-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to left.
Cordoba will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One hit, one left. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Missions lead it 8-3. Chet Billingsley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Manuel Rincon will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Striding in, Alan Cordoba. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Luis Torrens will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21.
Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Steve Chavez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mission, number 43, Miguel Diaz.
Leading off the inning, Julian Gutierrez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch, and that one just missed outside. A fastball that just misses inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Andreas Murillo waits on deck. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andreas Murillo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Ready for another shot now. Robert Guevara. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 0-2 home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Is a slider taken for a ball. The 1-2. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready for another chance. Boone Devine. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Boone Devine.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Medrano has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, third
Ready
baseman,
once again. Christian Villanueva. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Takes this the other way to right. Lands in for a base hit. And he's 3 for 5 in this one.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
In now, Carmen Zapata,
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
number 75, is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Making his way to the plate, Leroy Ochoa. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Brian Valdez. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Vincent is there, and the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Bo Medrano, and they'll need him to get something going here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Digging in to try it again, Brooklyn Bridges. In there, no balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Standing in now, Dwayne Mullen. And with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Valdez coming in. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
8-3 is today's final. The San Antonio Missions used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Hank Schneider is the winning pitcher of record. Leandro Aparicio struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
And there you guys, there it is. The San Antonio Missions win the ball game over the Springfield Cardinals. Well, tomorrow the San Antonio Missions are now heading off for a 4-game set with the Frisco Rough Riders. And most likely, guys, we will have a 4 away game series. And most likely we will have another 4-game set, and that will be announced after the 4-game set. Well, tonight the San Antonio Missions take the ball game. The final score is the Missions 8 and the Springfield Cardinals 3. So Robert Guevara did 2 for 4 for the second and the 2-run. Clyde Fieria was 1 for 4 and the second for RBI. Brooklyn Bridges first for 3 with 2 RBI batted in. Julian Gutierrez was first for 4. The losing pitcher is Leandro Aparicio, 4.0, and all the other numbers that you see on the screen right now. For San Antonio, Leroy Ochoa was 5 for 5, home run, was second base, 4 RBI, a 2-run. Boone Devine was 2 for 5, home run, 2 RBI, and 2-run. Steve Chavez, 2 for 5, 3 base, and 2-run. And Christian Villanueva was 3 for 5 with a run inside. Well, tomorrow we hope you guys tune in for the morning game for the Frisco Rough Riders taking on the visiting San Antonio Missions. Well, this will just about do it for tonight's game. We hope y'all enjoyed this game. And most likely we invite y'all back tomorrow for more Missions baseball in Frisco, Texas. Well, 1-all for the San Antonio Missions. This one's for y'all.